Today's video is going to be super interesting. Normally I post smaller bulb videos on our backup channel, but I want to do this one for you guys. You guys know that we recently put these headlights on here and I want to get some LEDs to match in the fog lights. So in my hand, I have $9.99 bulbs, so just under $10. And then there's another set that's about $40. I've cracked open the packages. The $10 set looks better than the $40 ones, so I'm a little bit excited about that, but we're gonna put them back to back, install them, find out if these $10 bulbs might be the new choice for us on a budget. Okay, you guys, so here is our single cab Ram 1500 project. She is looking spicy, if I may say so myself. So we got those V-Land headlights on there. We also got our drop on there with the factory RT 22-inch wheels, and we still have our halogen bulb down below. So we've got a really yellow looking bulb in the fogs, but obviously the headlights being all LED are throwing a white light. So here you go, let's pop these open. I'll show you guys my first impression on them and then we'll get them installed and see how they compare. So I don't know, you guys, I swear it must be like the same company that makes these wherever they come from. I think we all know, but I almost feel like getting my own brand at this point because I test so many of these things for you guys that I feel like once I find a good one, I should just slap Boosted on it and sort all this stuff out for you guys. So you can see here, they both look very similar packaging, like they both just happen to be blue. They come with these funny little gloves inside it. So on the right, these are the $10 bulbs. So you got some tie wraps, some double-sided tape, a little instruction manual, who needs that? But the actual bulbs themselves look really, really good. So they look like real good construction. They got a little fan in the back, a little box on here, and they should be plug and play. So you just go ahead and plug it in, and you can see it's got a clip on both sides, so if you need to flip it for polarity reasons. But the cool thing that I really liked is these are solid constructions, like they're all made out of metal. But if you look here, they allow you to clock the bulbs. You can actually turn the base of them, and it's got like this, I don't know if you guys can see if I can do it with one hand, but you can turn the base of them to clock the bulb wherever you need it. Whereas in comparison, these, I don't know, they were on sale for like $25 supposedly, but apparently they're normally $40. You pop this thing open, if I can get it out of here in this weird packaging that they have. You get your same little goofy gloves in the bottom. But these ones, like the base is made out of plastic and you can't clock these. So that is a huge negative. They are fanless. Has the same little box on it. It's got the little clip on it, but fanless design. And you can't rotate this. So I have been able to, and I've showed you guys in the past, a way to clock these by playing a game with the tabs. You can kind of like sneak in a tab on an angle and get it to where you want it. But either way, let's go ahead, try them on the truck, and see what we got. So just so we're all on the same page here, so you guys can see what I'm trying to accomplish, you can see we have like a true white bulb, and then these halogens have this really yellow color to them. So I'm trying to get as closely matched to those as possible on a budget. So that's what we got. I'll show you guys the light output. So when we hit the lights, you can really see the color difference, and even on the ground, you can see that yellow color compared to our headlight color. And here we go with just the fogs. So you can kind of see the light output we got. I mean, obviously the halogen bulbs are gonna do pretty decent as far as light output, but that's the look we got going on. So let's go ahead, we'll swap one out and we'll compare. So first off, let's take our $10 bulb because I really like these ones and I'm hoping they'll work. So let's go ahead and plug this in. It should be pretty straightforward. Okay, so we're gonna get up under here, reach our hand in, and we're gonna rotate this. Pull the bulb out and down. Then you can get to the pigtail here. I'll go ahead and unclip it and plug the new one in. So the new one plugs in beautifully, but like I said, there's a latch on either side. So when we fire this up, if for some reason this doesn't illuminate, then we'll end up flipping the plug 180 degrees so we get the polarity right. So let's test it out quick. So you can see here, fog light's on, but this one is not, so we had a 50-50 chance. Let's go ahead and flip this plug. And after flipping it, you can see it's on, so let's go ahead and put it in. Hopefully you guys can see this little mechanism here, so you can actually rotate this, and it's super snug, but you can turn this. And we want this chip to be straight up and down once we get it in there. All right, so as you can see, it's not quite straight, so if we reach in here, and we'll turn it until we have it standing straight up and down like that, and then we're good to go. Heck yeah. So now when we turn on our fog lights, we've got this beautifully matched color here, and you can see how yellow this one is. So definitely think we're on the right track. If I had to guess, I would say that this is already brighter. You can see the ground there, but let's hit the lights and see what happens. Okay, you guys, so the cheap bulb, $10 bulb, is definitely outperforming that yellow haze there. Yeah, you can clearly see how much brighter it is shining compared to over there. So I think halogen is out of the picture. I think we've already outperformed the halogen bulb. Let's go ahead and put the more expensive bulb where the halogen is and see how it compares to our cheap ones. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in, but like I said, I don't have any way of clocking this correctly. Sometimes you're able to like kind of put it in on an angle and sneak one of the wider tabs into the smaller, locations. So you kind of like put it on an angle and sneak it in so that you can get it clocked in the correct position, but not ideal, doesn't always work, but you can't actually rotate this base. It is fixed. There's a little screw in here, but that just completely removes the base. So let's go ahead and throw it in, see where it lands as far as the clocked position, and then we'll turn it on. Okay, so I managed to get it pretty close, but again, you don't have that fine tuning adjustment, so you can see it's kind of a bit on an angle like that, but let's fire it up and see what we got. Okay, so here's what we got. If I had to guess, I would still say this one looks brighter to me, but let's hit the lights. All right, guys, so there we go. A little bit of a color difference. I think I prefer this color, to be honest, over this one. This one's a little bit more yellow, but as far as light output, I don't think there's much of a difference. You gotta remember, this one's rotated a little bit, so it has a really, it's not perfectly aligned, so it's got a brighter spot here, but then a more dull spot here, whereas this one's just consistent all the way through. But as far as matching, I think I like the way that one matches a little bit more. And there we go as far as light output, you guys. So I think this one has a big dark spot in it compared to this one, where it's, you can see the clear indication of it shining, whereas that one, it's got a big patch there that's not really doing a whole lot. But comment down below which one you guys like. I think for 10 bucks, with the other ones being over 3 times the price, I think I'm gonna stick with the $10 ones, but which ones do you guys prefer? What do you guys think? As far as color though, it's a little bit hard to pick up in the camera, but this one is actually a little bit more yellow than that, whereas this one over here is almost an identical match. So I'm gonna stick with that one, I believe. But again, as always, let me know what you guys prefer. Okay guys, so I've got both El Cheapo bulbs in there, and I think it looks really, really good now. And as far as light output, that spot where it wasn't illuminating the ground, it filled it in with putting the cheaper bulb in there with the correct orientation. So let me hit the lights again and show you guys what it looks like. So here we go. Super, super bright, you guys. I don't have the headlights turned on. It's just the running lights on the truck. Looking really, really good now. So I'm super happy with that, you guys. Let me show you guys just with the headlights on if you guys are curious. All right, and here's with the headlights turned on. This is gonna be super bright for the camera to pick up, but this is just low beams. Everything matches beautifully now. So I'm really happy with that. For 10 bucks, I don't know how long these bulbs will remain $10, but I'll take it. All right, guys, so that's gonna be a wrap for this video. So I can't promise how long they'll stay $10 for, I don't get any benefit from this. I just want to share these bulbs that I found with you guys for a crazy price, and I didn't even know if they were going to be worthwhile or just absolute garbage. But either way, let me know what you guys think of those down below. So I'm posting this video on our main channel because I just found these, and I know a lot of people are following here, so I wanted to share this deal with you guys if you guys are interested in it. But I'm also going to be posting, I don't know if you guys have seen this before on my channel, these little CAN bus compatible, they call them peanut bulbs, they're the 194s. You can pretty much use them on a bunch of different places on your truck. So I'm gonna be putting these on the license plate bulbs, but I'll post that over on our backup channel. So make sure you're following both channels so you don't miss out on any videos. I've already posted these a few times on the main channel, but I wanna share with you guys the progress on this truck, but I don't wanna be repetitive on this channel. So I'll throw it on the other channel. If you guys wanna see extra content, go follow over there. Also, these bulbs, if you guys do or don't know, the fogs don't usually present any issues with the CAN bus system. So, and these ones are supposed to be compatible anyways. So I haven't seen any error lights or anything like that without any programming. So you guys should be able to just put these on your truck as well and not have any issues. But let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe to the other channel. I'm gonna go install these and share that video over there. We'll see you guys on the next video, and we'll also catch you guys on the other channel too.